We'll get to Kobe ranking himself ahead of Jordan in just a second. But first, Wizards and Suns and Jeff Green turning back the clock with the dunk on Dragon Bender.
Jeff Green, man, is 6'10", has the skill set of a really good player who hasn't quite put it all together in his 12-plus year NBA career, but can still do that to folks.
He was trying to get off of Twitter, getting baked the other night.
Warriors and Grizzlies, Draymond Green. Said Warriors unleashed a full-court pass to Kevin Durant.
It just came in my head.
I got you, no problem, see? This was a great pass from Draymond Green.
Big night for KD.
The most efficient night of his career.
Missed one shot.
12 of 13. He was spectacular.
If Randy Moss was in the NBA, that's what he'd look like, KD. See how he bodies him? Keeps the ball with his outside shoulder, catches it with one hand. Heck of a play. 2.2 seconds, full court.
Lakers Jazz, Donovan Mitchell spinning away from Lance Stevenson, slamming it home.
What about your guy here, Nick?
Which guy? JaVale?
JaVale.
Yeah, you gotta go
JaVale's a really smart guy, man. He's really smart. He got out of the way this time.
JaVale is an erudite fella. He's not always the smartest basketball player, however, and right there, he made a bad decision. You gotta try to contest, JaVale. You're 7'2".
Do you want to play in or out?
I'd love to, Jenna.
Kobe?
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
I think my wife and I are joining a word club like you.
I'm not in a word club, and Sue can join. You're not admitted.
Because she's an erudite. Kobe Bryant went on the Late Show with James Corden and ranked himself ahead of Michael Jordan and LeBron James. See, you went around on Kobe being the best among those three.
Yeah, this is the thing. I'm so fortunate that I've been able to see every year of all these guys' career. Michael Jordan was my favorite basketball player, ended up becoming good friends with him, traveled around the globe watching him play, playing golf with him. You know LeBron, since he was 14, he's from Ohio, so I've been watching him. And the Lakers were my favorite basketball team, so Kobe, I watched his whole career. Come on, stop, man. All these people talking about the GOAT and everything. Michael Jordan is the greatest ever. And Kobe, even to put himself in the conversation, Kobe, you know better, man. I'm out. I got to be out.
I am totally in on Kobe doing the rankings the way he did. That's how he's supposed to feel. It's what he's supposed to do. But now you're asking me my rankings. Of course I'm out. This is not a three-person race. Kobe fans get so upset. Oh, why are we not included? Why is he not? Because he wasn't good enough,
It is a three-person race. It's between Jordan, Kareem,
and LeBron. Absolutely. Let me rephrase it. Oh, so stop it. These aren't the three people in the race.
Right.
Look, Kobe is a clear third amongst these three. But I have no problem whatsoever with Kobe going on James Corden's show and saying what he said. That's what he's supposed to do. But no, of course, come on. Come on, he knows better.
All right, last night, Devin Booker dropped 50 on the Wizards, making him the youngest player in NBA history with back-to-back games hitting the half-century mark. Booker's averaging the second most points in the NBA since the All-Star break. See, you in or out on Booker being a top 10 scorer in the NBA right now?
I'm going to be in. And the reason why, because I don't think Devin Booker's getting enough respect. Kid's only 22 years old, man, can score the basketball. Scoring the basketball is an art form. He's not 6'6". He can't jump over people. He's not the best athlete, but his dribbling skills, his shooting, like besides Klay, man, he got one of the prettiest jumpers. He's like Klay Thompson, but he can dribble the basketball and has more ways he likes to score the basketball. Yes, I'm in.
He's 9th in the NBA in scoring on the worst team in the NBA, so I'm going to be out with no disrespect to him. I think one day he could be a top 5 scorer in this league, but somebody's got to score those points for Phoenix. Every team in the league scoring at least nearly 100 points a game. He's their best offensive option by a wide margin. Now, not everybody's got to get 50 in back-to-back nights. That's special stuff, but to me, for example, he's ahead of Kyrie Irving right now in points per game. He's not a better scorer than Kyrie Irving. He's not a better scorer in my eyes than Klay Thompson, and so I'm out, but one day I think he will be.
All right.
He don't know any better.
An NBA writer conducted a poll, asked 18 NBA coaches and execs which second-year NBA player they'd most want to build their team around. Ben Simmons was first, Donovan Mitchell was second. Nick, you went around on Simmons being the best sophomore player to build a team around.
Of course I'm in. The other candidates other than Donovan Mitchell would be Jason Tatum or De'Aaron Fox. Ben Simmons the best player of these guys. It's why I think he has one gaping hole in his game. So I think he's overly criticized because it's a glaring hole and because the team's really good. So we talk about them a lot. But if you were to have all these players in a draft, of course he would go first. He is the best of the players and the brightest future of the players. So I'm absolutely
in. All these players have tremendous things that they can do. Ben can do more things, and I'm into big people. I believe because he's bigger than them, it gives him an advantage. Now, I don't like the fact that I got to build a team around him. So which one of these sophomores, but one of them not a sophomore, he actually is a junior. He's been in the league 3 years and everything. So I don't like the fact being an NBA coach in NBA locker rooms 3 years and he can't shoot the basketball. That's a crime in itself. But as far as building around, I'm going to build because of his skill set. That can't be denied.
All right, to the NFL now. Fox football analyst Joel Klatt reports that the Patriots are one of the 3 teams who have inquired about trading for Josh Rosen. See you in or out on the Patriots trading for Rosen?
If it has anything to do with football and doing it smart, I'm in. We did the calculation as far as the fixed cost that you have. Even if you exercise the 5th year
Even with the 5th year option, he's going to make around $21 million over the next 4 years.
Come on, sign me up for that. I still believe in the prospect of him, but I believe he's one of those kind of quarterbacks. He's only going to thrive if you put a good football team around him. A lot like Jared Goff and them changing the system for which they were operating there with the Rams. So I'm in, especially with New England. I'm in on almost all things New England. I'm in.
And I was in on Josh Rosen before the draft. I'm not going to hold a bad rookie year with the worst offensive line, arguably the worst running game, according to Warren Sharp, in football last year against him. Head coach got fired. Offensive coordinator changed mid-season. Who's going to succeed in that situation? And if other teams are like, how good is Josh Rosen? The fact that New England might want to trade for him should be a signal. Maybe he's actually pretty damn good. If you're a fan of any team in the AFC, you don't want to see them get him because it's the playing after Brady. But, yeah, of course it'd be a good move. I'm in.
All right, good stuff. Take a break. Coming up, Mike Tomlin speaking out on Big Ben next on First Things First.
You guys have the next 3 minutes. You're free to get on the gram, do something with Twitter, MySpace, Jenna, if you want to.
Oh, come on.
MySpace.
MySpace.
Jenna was a MySpace.
I'll send a quick fax.
It was love at first slice. Pizza lovers everywhere. Meet Oh That's Good frozen pizza.